Hello again, it's Nick here for another review of a top Amiga computer game back in the day. This one's of SWIV, SWIV. It's a 2D vertical scroller shoot 'em up from 1991. So let's jump right in. Developed by Random Access, published by Storm, in brackets the sales curve. It's a two-player game, but obviously I'm in one player here. Player 1 has a helicopter, player 2 the jeep, but he's not here. So let's power forward. Right, so I'm shooting everything that comes on the screen. Luckily at the start nothing is shooting back at me, which is good. So pretty self-explanatory if you're used to these sort of games. This was back in 1991 and I've come a long way since that point. SWIV stands for Silkworm 4, although they say it wasn't a direct sequel to any of the others. I don't think there was a sequel 2 or a sequel 3. And the instruction manual says something slightly different, that SWIV stands for Special Weapons Intercept Vehicles. There we go. I don't know what the storyline is on this, but obviously this is a big military base with thousands and thousands of people. I've turned up in one helicopter and I seem to be causing a bit of a stir, destroying everyone, blasting people to pieces. They probably just want to go home, to be honest with you. They've had a long day at work, they want to go home and they'll... Oh, this is a... Right, there's no stages in this game, it just goes on forever. And this is one of the bosses that have turned up. And I'm notoriously rubbish at trying to destroy these. Got heat-seeking missiles at me and I'm dead. Now this is the bit where I win. Because once you die and a new life comes up, as you can see there, you're invincible for a little while. So that's when I do all my damage. Because there's no stages and this just goes on until you die. You do tend to get, well, I do, a bit tired after a while. I prefer stages in these games. Right, let's get rid of that train. Yeah, I don't know what this battle is about. Maybe I used to work for the military base and I got sacked. And I've turned up and I thought, right, that's it. I've got my helicopter. I'll show you. Right, a number of power-ups. There's a shield there. Don't know how. I must be able to upgrade this weapon just firing one missile at a time. There you go. Good tactics by them. Formation blast. Formation so I can shoot them. No one shooting back. So obviously they're not the bad guys. They're quite friendly. And I've just turned up causing all hell. Silkworm 4. Pretty rudimentary, but back in the day this was a top one. Still quite good fun. I don't think I'm going to get to the end. Fortunately, every so often you get rewarded with an extra life, which I'm definitely gonna need, especially when these helicopters that come in start firing back. The shield there. Oh, because I blew up the shield, that blows up everything else on the screen as well. Slightly easier in two-player because I'd have someone controlling a jeep. It's probably better than me on the other side. But yes, in these sort of games, if your weapons aren't good enough, you can very quickly run out of room as you try and navigate around all the stuff on screen, which is be quite a lot. Yes, I mean, I don't know, because it's one continuous map. I don't know how long it would be if you printed it out. Someone might be able to answer that one, not me. Right, the landscape's slightly changing. We seem to have some sort of desert setting. SWIV, Silkworm 4. Now, although this is on the Amiga, I don't think there is any sequels to it. Apart from, I think the Super NES, Super Nintendo, I think that might have had a sequel called Super SWIV. So maybe type that in YouTube, see if anyone's got that. Or if you've uploaded it yourself, maybe put a link below, maybe. Right, those tanks aren't going to be a problem, but yeah, I can never destroy this guy that turns up each time. They should have an option where it's like real life. Like instead of all this battling, we just get all the leaders to sit round a table and we discuss something. So it's that boring bit in the news. And that'll save all this fighting them. I'm sure that'll be a very popular game. I'm sure that'll win over the critics, get some top awards. They got laser cannons now. Right, I don't know what this money does. I don't know what that is. I think that's a homing bomb or something. Oh, that's taken off. Can't seem to destroy that. Might be important. I wonder if it's a power up. Yes, can't seem to destroy. Oh, can't we destroy them? What are they? Let's fly into it. Oh, it's just a missile detonation device. I won't be doing that again. Right, now we have some. I think the game's slightly changed now. Those aircraft flying in definitely looked a bit meatier just then. Who would join this army? Look at it. Say, the general come in, say, look, we've got this helicopter that's come in, shooting everything. What I want you to do is fly slowly in formation and just hover in front of them. That'll scare him. I mean, their report, then they get that back at the end of the day. So, oh, we seem to have lost 10,000 employees today. Maybe we should change our tactics. Or maybe they should just let this guy destroy me. Oh, some major cannons coming in, firing diagonally and nowhere else. That seems to be a tactical weak point. You can only fire diagonally. Well, that's going to be quite easy to get round, I would have thought. There we go. Oh, I'm being missiled. Been missiled. Right. Let's get rid of look at the positioning of these. This military army, wherever they're representing, I think they deserve to die through stupidity, I think. I don't know how long this game lasts, or how much I've completed. I might have completed 2% so far, I might have completed 50%. I mean, the Amiga games tended to come on a disc that you put in a conventional disc drive. Some of the later games had 2 discs, when they was getting more information and people getting better at making the games. I think this was just on, well, I know, this game was just on 1, so it can't go too far. 16-bit graphics obviously don't take up that much space. And as you can probably tell, a lot of the graphics are repeated as we go along. Now, on its release in '91, they got lots of favourable reviews from all the magazines at the time. Because back then, that was the only way to decide, or to see if games were any good. Internet didn't exist back in '91, or if it did, not mainstream. So you was relying on magazine reviews. And I presume, since the internet, magazine sales have dropped dramatically. I certainly don't get any anymore. Just a quick look on YouTube, or Google reviews, or GameSpot even, and yeah, get all the information straight away, can't you? So we're at some sort of airport now. Their tactics haven't improved. They're still losing men. I hope I've got the right military base. This would be terrible if I turned up the wrong place. Said, oh, this was the place I was sacked from. Yeah, this looks a bit big here. It looks a bit ominous. What's that? It's a laser gun that can only fire in one direction. If it fire at one direction, that'd be good. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm using my invincibility, and that's it. Oh, look at that, massive explosion. So long, that's down. Surely this army must be able to take down one helicopter. Put a minefield up now. That's going to be very difficult to get round unless I just blow them up and slowly move through, which I will do. I think we're entering a different environment. Normally this would be a pause and a new level, but we're straight in. Look, I've just joined it up, you can tell by the line. End of level boss, or would be. Take him out, bam. Yeah, we're at some sort of airport, I think, here. Small thing. That's a technical term. Yeah, so the game's not going to change that much. The gameplay's always the same. A lot more fun with 2 players when you've got someone controlling the jeep. There's always the argument who's got the jeep and who's got the helicopter. I prefer the helicopter. It's more cool. I think the jeep's still manoeuvrable. Jump over lots of things, but you know, a jeep. You want an attack helicopter, don't you, rather than an armoured jeep? Yeah. Now the game's getting a bit tough now. The amount of things on screen to crash into and avoid is testing my reflexes. Thank goodness this army has such bad shots. Oh, where's that going? They always fly in formation as well, which helps. Have you noticed that in all shoot-em-ups? They always fly in formation. If they come separately, it'd be a bit of a different story. Shield. Right, that thing, whatever it is, looks a bit like Thunderbird 2. He's laying mines out the back. Which is only a problem if you've got a Jeep. But the Jeep isn't here, mate. Okay, I think the environment's slightly changing again. We're going into the sea. How much does this battle cost, you think, in firepower? I think the meeting would have been better, although the game wouldn't have been quite so good. All these things. They looked a bit like the Predator's mask. Right, so they pause for a bit and then dart forward. They're always going to do that, I think. Yeah, I don't like these. I don't like these at all. Ooh. What's that? A starfish with a gun. Oops. Yeah, that made me look a bit stupid. Right, that's the end of you. I think this is supposed to be the water. It doesn't seem to be moving much, does it? How many lives have we got left? Seems to be going on forever, this. And I'm certainly starting to get a bit tired now. And I'm dead. Okay, so bullets fired 2546. So I let a few of the enemies escape there, 1,161. So they didn't all die, so at least they got something to come back to tomorrow. Percentage complete 31. So, yep, till next time. Goodbye!